blows my mind, but it's my kids. And I understand why the district doesn't value my child. Because my child has a disability, they somehow are less than.
She's upset after finding out her child's special education nurse will be leaving the district over what they say is an unfair pay increase. Good evening, I'm Jessica Coons. McLeod is off tonight. Some special education nurses are planning on leaving the Champaign School District. They say the district increased nurse salaries an extra $5 an hour, but they weren't included in it. WCIA 3's Bryce Beament is with us. Bryce, you spoke with a mother who's terrified for her child.
She told me there are 13 special education students at her child's school who need a variety of intense care, including feeding tubes, help walking, and going to the bathroom. When she found out the nurses put in their 2 weeks notice to leave since they weren't getting a fair pay, she tried to take action. But now she's lost on what to do and afraid if her child doesn't get the treatment she needs, it could be detrimental.
They are putting our 13 children's lives at danger for $7,000. Apparently, that's what the district thinks our kids are worth. Our kids are worth $7,000.
That mom is begging the Champaign School District to pay its special education nurses more.
Every nurse in the district is getting this raise, but the special ed nurses are being excluded.
I spoke with one of those special education nurses over the phone. She didn't want to go on camera, but told me she put in her 2 weeks notice. She says the district's 4 special education nurses are paid less than the building nurses. So she and another nurse are planning on leaving.
Look at that. What do we got here?
Parents like Bridget Trebeau are upset.
Whenever they need to take or they don't have enough, they just take away from the weakest and most vulnerable kids. And all we're asking is to treat the special ed nurses the same as you treat all the other nurses. Why wouldn't you?
Trebeau says she's emailed the district asking for them to bump the pay for her child's nurses. I reached out to the district asking them what they plan to do. They said in part, quote, while these decisions may not please everyone, the district is committed to ensuring that all of our students continue to receive the supports and services they need.
Yeah.
But Trebeau is afraid other nurses may not be equipped to handle her daughter's rare medical condition.
My child matters. Because my child can't speak, because my child needs medical care, doesn't make them less than. And that's one of the things that infuriates me. Her health can go from stable to devastatingly, potentially lethal quickly.
Trebeau says she's calculated that if they increase every nurse's pay, it would be $7,000 a year. She says she's watched the district expand and renovate and says they could find the money.
To them, Riley's just a number. And if we can save $7 grand, then who cares if Riley dies?
Now, she doesn't know what she's going to do if the district doesn't keep the nurses.
I feel sometimes just like crying because I feel powerless. I feel like no matter what I say, what I do, no one's listening. And I don't know how to change the district's heart because it doesn't seem like they have one right now.
Other parents reached out and said that they feel the same way about this. The nurse I spoke to said she's extremely close with the families and doesn't want to leave, but says she just wants equal treatment. Her last day is next week. I'll have the full statement from the district on our website. Back to you.
All right, Bryce, thank you so much.